Job analysis. Job analysis is a procedure by which information is gathered about a job. It is a detailed and systematic study of information relating to the operation and responsibilities of a job. It results in determining about the job specification and job description. Information on the job may be obtained from three principal sources. From the employees who perform the job. From other employees such as supervisors and foremen who watch the workers, staff doing a job, thereby acquire knowledge about it. From outside observers specially appointed to watch employees performing a job. Such outside persons are also called job analyst or job reviewing committee. Following information is collected for job analysis. Tasks performed. Human behaviors. Machine tools and equipment. Performance standard. Job context. Human requirement. There are two methods of job analysis, qualitative and quantitative methods of job analysis. Qualitative methods are interviews, questionnaires, observation, participant diary, logs. Quantitative methods are position analysis questionnaire, Department of Labor, functional job analysis. Steps in job analysis. Data collection. Decide how you will use the information, this will determine the data you collect and how you collect them. Interview, observation, questionnaire are popular methods to collect information. Review relevant background information. Review relevant documents like organizational charts and process charts. This will provide clear picture about division of work, how job is connected with other tasks, what is the input and output of the job, junior and senior people associated with the job. Select positions. If 100 workers, staff do the same job, then it is unnecessary to analyze 100 of them. It is better to select 10 workers, staff who do the same job and collect information from them. This will save time and resources. Analyze the job in real conditions. By collecting data in real working conditions, many aspects of the job can be explored. Safety, stress level, physical human effort, employee behavior and skills needed on the job can be explored. Verify the information. Data collected or observed should be verified with staff performing the job and with immediate supervisor. This will help in data validation and decision making. Result. Result of data collected leads to developing job descriptions and job specifications. Interview. 3 types of interviews can be conducted to collect job analysis data. Individual interview with each employee. Group interviews with employees who have same job. Immediate supervisor or line manager interview who know the job. Advantages of interview. Widely used method to identify job duties and responsibilities. It is a simple way to collect the most information which other methods might not be able to provide. Interview provides platform to explain the need of job analysis. Other issues about the job may be explored. Disadvantages of interview. Misunderstanding the job task can lead to wrong information gathering. Employees might exaggerate their responsibilities, which they might not be performing, which can lead to wrong information gathering. The best way to collect information is to structure interview questions, and have checklist. Interview guidelines. The job analyst and supervisor should work together to identify the workers who know the job best. Establish rapport with the interviewee. Prepare structured and open-ended questions for best information gathering. Schedule appointment with the staff and have approvals to conduct the interview. Typical interview questions. What are the job tasks? Who is your line manager and supervisor? In what working conditions you work? What safety equipment is required for the job? What is your job location? What is your qualification and experience? In how much time each task is completed? Questionnaire. Questionnaires are written questions with choice of answers. They are distributed to staff to fill out the form to describe job-related duties and responsibilities. Questionnaire is a quick way to obtain information from large number of employees. It takes less time to collect information. Developing questions and explaining to employees can be challenging task and time-consuming. Observation. Observation method is useful when job consists of observable physical activities, example assembly workers. It is not appropriate to use for jobs which requires a lot of mental activities, examples software developer, planning engineer, financial analyst. Best way to use observation method is to analyze tasks of staff in complete work cycle. Participant diary, logs. Employees list their daily activity with time, each time they are engaged in activity. They record every task they perform. This can produce complete picture of the job, especially when they are combined with interview with supervisor and employee. History of the logs can validate the data collected and helps in fast gathering of data collection. Technology can reduce paperwork, and devices can be used to record data. Quantitative job analysis. Qualitative approaches like interviews and questionnaires are not always suitable. If the aim is to compare jobs for pay purposes, you may want to be able to assign quantitative values to each job. Position Analysis Questionnaire, Department of Labor, and Functional Job Analysis are three popular methods. Position Analysis Questionnaire. A questionnaire used to collect quantifiable data concerning the duties and responsibilities of various jobs. The Position Analysis Questionnaire is a very structured job analysis questionnaire. The pack contains 194 items, each of which, such as written materials, represents a basic element that may or may not play an important role in the job. The job analyst decides if each item plays a role and if so to what extent. For example, written materials received a rating of 4, indicating that written materials, like books, reports, and office notes, play a considerable role in this job. The analyst can do this online. U.S. Department of Labor Job Analysis. A standardized method by which different jobs can be quantitatively rated, classified, and compared based on data people and things scored. The U.S. Department Job Analysis Procedure also provides a standardized method by which to quantitatively rate, classify and compare different jobs. The heart of this analysis is data, people, and things rating for each job. Functional Job Analysis. Functional Job Analysis, developed by the Employment and Training Administration of the United States Department of Labor, is concerned with job role and worker that produces unique information based on the employee's behavior and actions. FJA breaks down job roles into 7 areas: things, data, worker instructions, reasoning, people, maths and language. Analysis of worker actions within these areas plays a key part of the functional job analysis process. Job description. Job description is a written record of the duties, responsibilities and requirements of a job. It is concerned with the job itself and not with the work. It is a statement describing the job in such terms as its title, location, duties, working conditions, and hazards. In other words, it tells us what is to be done and how it is to be done and why. It is a standard of function, in that it defines the appropriate and authorized contents of a job. This is a sample job description. Job specification. It is a statement of the minimum acceptable human qualities necessary for the proper performance of a job. Job specification translate the job description in terms of the human qualifications which are required for a successful performance of a job. This is a sample job specification. Job design. Job design is the process of deciding on the contents of a job in terms of its duties and responsibilities, on the methods to be used in carrying out the job, in terms of techniques, systems and procedures, and on the relationships that should exist between the job holder and his superiors, subordinates and colleagues. The objective of a job design is to arrange the work in such a manner so as to reduce the boredom and dissatisfaction among the employees, arising due to the repetitive nature of the task. There are several important methods and techniques that the management uses while designing the jobs. Job simplification. Job simplification means breaking the job into relatively easier subparts with the intention to enhance the individual's productivity by minimizing the physical and mental efforts required to perform a complex job. Job rotation. Job rotation is a technique wherein an employee is shifted from one job role to the other, with the purpose of familiarizing him with all the verticals of an organization. Job enrichment. Job enrichment is a technique used to increase the satisfaction among the employees, by delegating higher authority and responsibility to them, and thereby enabling them to use their abilities to the fullest. Job enlargement. Job enlargement refers to the horizontal expansion of jobs wherein more and more activities and tasks are added to the existing job scope, at the same level in the organization. While designing the job, the following aspects are to be taken into the consideration. The foremost requirement for a job design is to define clearly the task an individual is supposed to perform. A task is the piece of work assigned to the individual, who must perform it within the given time limits. The management must decide on the level of motivation that is required to be enforced on an individual to get the work completed successfully. Thus, the managers must design the jobs that motivate employees. The managers must decide critically on the amount of resources that needs to be allocated to perform the job. Thus, the effort should be made to make an optimum utilization of organizational resources while designing the job, so that the organization does not suffer any dilemma due to the shortage of its resources. When the jobs are assigned to the individual, he agrees to do it because of the rewards attached to it. Thus, the manager must include in the job design the compensation, bonuses, incentives, benefits, and other remuneration method for the employees. Thus, the job should be designed with the intent to find a fit between the job and its performer, such that the job is performed efficiently, and the performer experiences satisfaction while performing it and give his best efforts towards its completion.